I guess I should probably take this down. Oh my god, what did I do? Hello friends, welcome to another video. My name is Ira. If you guys are new today, we're gonna do another hair video. We're gonna touch up my hair color and hopefully turn it into like a really pretty cherry color. So here is our before. Let's get started. First things first, I cannot dye my hair without this plastic little cover. Like, sometimes I put it on and I'm just like, how was I even dyeing my hair before? Like, I would just ruin shirts for the fun of it, I guess. By the way, I will link this along with the specific dye that I'm using down below. It's all from Amazon. If you are someone that dyes their hair and you get anything from this video, let it be this. So this is the dye that I'm using today. Well, it's technically a conditioning gloss, but I use it as like a little touch up before I'm going to go into my roots. That way I just have a little bit of color left like in the last days, if that makes sense. So this is from GLAZE and this is the cherry shade. They do have a copper one as well, but I got the cherry one. I got it on accident, but I ended up liking it. And this is the super coloring conditioning gloss. Let me read to you what it says on here. Vibrant color, mirror glaze shine, extraordinary softness, no damage, no mix, no mess, semi-permanent, lasts up to 10 washes. Here's the little pictures it has on the back in case you're wondering how it might look for you. I hate to start off this way, but we're going to start off this video with the #1 con of this dye. I had to sit here and like pre-pump it all out because it's impossible to get out of this thing. Like, that is my biggest complaint onto like why I'm like, I love the color, but can I actually like recommend it? And I didn't have like that much left, so I'm actually gonna pump a bunch of this, well, not a bunch, but just to give us a little bit more to work with, not a lot. I will say it smells pretty good though, and I got a couple comments on TikTok asking what it was, and the only reason I didn't want to make a video about it is like because I said like I had that major con and it like bugged me so much that I was like, I can't share it, but today we're gonna share it. When I'm just touching the color, I section my hair in the laziest way that I can. So I'm just gonna do the top 1/2 and then the bottom will be another, and then just split that in half. Even though it's semi-permanent, it's still gonna be like full red, so I am gonna wear gloves. Although I probably will get stained anyways. I'm just trying to prevent it a little bit. Oops, I didn't even put dye in my hair and I already dropped this. Okay, like I said, this is going to be the lazy way of doing it, so don't necessarily take these application tips from me. Also, wow, I could have at least tried to separate this. Anyways, I just want to show you the color and do like a little review. I just can't get over how good it smells, but I'm just doing the perimeter first, and I don't really care if it gets on me anywhere. And then I'm gonna separate this part. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm starting this and it's like about to be 10 p.m. Oopsies. And I've stopped being careless and dyed my hair at night, but I think that this will be fine because it says you only need to leave it on for 10 minutes, and I think that's about what I did last time anyways, and it was perfectly fine. And so I'm gonna just take a little bit extra on my fingers and just like comb it through / rub it through. I'm a little bit careless with the bottom, I know. Okay, that looks pretty freaky. So as I work my way up, the sections will get smaller, but like for the meantime, I'm just throwing it on. So I think I discovered this brand, hair gloss brand, from watching TikTok videos. Then I ended up going based off like Amazon reviews and picking my color that way, and that's how I ended up with the cherry one, even though my hair was more like orangey copper at the time. And I still put it on my hair like that, and I didn't question much because I was like, I mean, I've had my hair blonde, and when you put in like a purple conditioner, it's purple, and you learn to not freak out about it. So you can imagine my shock when I washed it out. My hair was still wet, and you know when it's wet, color appears like a little bit darker. It came out looking fully dark, and I was like, let me just go dry it before I freak out. And then I dried it, and it looked super dark, and I got freaked out. And then I filmed a video like in the car, And that was my first time seeing it in like sunlight, and then that kind of made me change my mind. And I was like, okay, I just gotta get used to it. It's a cute color. But yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable sharing it because getting the product out is actually that much of a hassle. So many people asked about it, and I felt bad because I don't like to gatekeep, so I'm just like letting you know over and over that that's the price for it. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other side and now be back. Okay, bottom half done. I'm just gonna kind of give it a little twist and leave it in the back. By the way, I know my camera is like pretty up close, but this cover does like reach all the way down, so I don't have to worry about my hair. But the top, I'm gonna do the same. Just get the perimeter in here. I've also tried a couple other different like little hair dyes or hair depositing things since I've gone on this like auburn copper journeys. I have other ones that I've tried that are more like actual copper, like golden orangey sort of. And then I have other ones that I've kind of done like mixed colors and a bunch of other brands. So I don't know if I should like post every single one that I do and just like show you the different results and how they all work. Like, I don't know if that's boring, but I have a lot of people on this channel who found me through my hair dyeing videos, so like maybe we could give it a try. I know this is bad, but I'm gonna have to add more of this. I don't usually do that at this point, but I'm gonna have to. A couple pumps, and then we'll see if there's anything left in here. Oops, that totally fell over. I underestimated how much I was gonna need. Eventually, like, I just start throwing it everywhere. Like, when it's just a color touch-up, like, I don't have it in me to make it perfect, because I know that probably in, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, I'm just gonna go in and, like, actually dye it all again. I just realized it probably looks like I'm being super harsh. Again, this isn't particularly about my application, though, because I'm not doing, like, the best job. Why don't we just speed through the other half and see if this is gonna last me. Okay, I have like the tiniest bit left. Just gonna take it on my hands and go down the back where I know for a fact I probably didn't get it the best. I know this only goes on for 10 minutes, but to me that 10 minutes starts after I finish the last section. It's not like Bleach or anything where you need to worry about like washing out where you started out first. It won't like do anything crazy. Did you guys see how my little cover totally picked up that chunk of dye that would have ruined my outfit? That's why you need the hair dyeing covers. Okay guys, it's not gonna be perfect, but I'm already liking how it's looking. I'm not gonna put this over my brows. I didn't do it last time, I think. If you're doing this because you have roots coming out, just how I'm doing it, go back in and like put a little bit on the roots. Like, even though it sounds silly, when you're in the sun, you're gonna see the difference. I'll let this sit for like 10-15 minutes. Since it is nighttime right now, I might just show you the results in the morning. Also, how freaking creepy does this look? Okay friends, I want to show you the final result because I've been putting it off. So this is actually 3 washes later. The first wash like right after I rinsed it out, but this particular dye takes a couple washes to like wash out clear anyway, so I thought it was still okay to show you like this. So you guys saw I was like super lazy with my application, but it still looks pretty good. The color is still pretty strong. I like touching up the color when I have like root showing, but I'm not ready like to dye it yet, especially when I do like a little darker cherry color like this, because it kind of like blends and just feels like a whole fresh little start. So yeah, I will link the dye that I used below. I also have a little folder on my Amazon of everything that I use to dye my hair, like tools, like the little protective wrap that you saw me wearing. Just be careful. I feel like I listed all my pros and cons pretty well. Also, it did stain my bathtub really bad, and I'm going to tell you what I used in case it happens to you. Nail polish remover. I should have recorded it because it was literally like magic. The only other con is like the packaging. I wish they would change the packaging, because I honestly thought about it and I was like, that inconvenienced me so much. I'm gonna try to find another cherry color, and I kind of think I already found one, so maybe I'll be back to show you guys what else I find. But for now, this is our little color touch-up. So I'll see you guys next time.